Hello, my name is Julie Broglin, and I teach Hatha Yoga for Purchase College through the Phys Ed department. And I'll be teaching you, guiding you this semester through YouTube videos. I'll be sending you emails weekly with your assignment, how to complete your assignment. And I recommend that you watch the first couple of videos, like this video, the first half of the yoga asana part. There's two parts of this class. There's the yoga asanas, and there'll be a sound bath healing session conducted by Karen Reitz. Karen's going to be the yoga model for the first half of the class, and the second half, Karen's going to be playing the Tibetan sound bowls. So you might want to just watch the yoga portion first. You have an idea about how the flow goes, and then you have a sense of it, and you could do it at another time. I recommend that you also take a still picture or make a video of your own yoga space, your yoga mat. You see here I have a essential oil diffuser. I've got some candles. So you might want to have some incense or essential oil through a diffuser, just whatever. Maybe you might even want to have some ambient music that's very soothing for you to help you get in a relaxed state to do your practice. It's all up to you, but just send me a picture or a video of your yoga space. So I'm going to introduce you to Karen, and she's going to do the yoga practice. I'm going to guide. I will guide all the classes for you from beginning to end. And then after the first 30 minutes, Karen's going to introduce her Tibetan sound bowls and the practice. And then I'm going to be lying down having the experience. And I recommend that you invite friends and family to share the practice with you anytime. And you can repeat this as often as you like. I would like you to do the video twice a week, to have a yoga practice for yourself twice a week, because your class is scheduled for 3 hours and this is about an hour. Excuse me. Sneeze, sorry. Okay, so you want to think about getting a mat. I use a woven wool mat. Or you could have a cloth mat, you could have a blanket, you could buy a mat. But I do recommend that if you're going to purchase a mat, you really think about getting a natural fiber, because natural fibers keep the vibrations. And when you continue to practice, you're able to lie and receive and be bathed and enveloped in those vibrations that you accumulate every time you practice. Just kind of like Linus has that blanket when he's in the Charlie Brown cartoon. Same thing. It really is a true thing that as people have their blankies, they really do hold vibration. It's very comforting. So your yoga mat can be a very big comfort for you and have lots of memory for your yoga as you go on through the semester. But it's certainly up to you which kind of mat that you do get. If you have any questions, send an email to me and I'll be glad to make suggestions for you. Also, Bed Bath & Beyond has coupons that you can print out, $5 or 20% off. If you want to get a dory cotton or wool rug from Bed Bath & Beyond, they always have them in stock. I recommend those as well. You might also want to have a cushion or a little pillow to put under your knees that helps to relax the low back. You'll see me putting that underneath when I'm having the sound bath, when I'm in my relaxation state. Also, you might want to have a cover put on top. It's during the heat wave, so I have the fan and the air conditioning going, so I definitely want to have a cover on top, because the body always cools down when we're lying down on the floor during relaxation. So you want to keep that warmth of the energy of the yoga in your body while you're relaxing. So you might want to have a cover to put on top, unless you're in really stifling heat. What else? I guess that's it for now. So enjoy the practice. Let me know any comments or questions that you have, and I look forward to sharing Hatha Yoga with you this semester. Thanks so very much. And we put our hands together in the gesture of Namaste. And this is Namaste. Thank you. Bye-bye. So, hi, here we are with Karen Reitz, and she's going to be your yoga model for today. She's volunteering to be your yoga model, and she's also going to do something very special in the second half of this video. She's going to do a sound bath for us with Tibetan singing bowls, and she'll explain a little bit more about that, but I'd like her to just give us a little background about her personal history. So Karen, tell us a little bit about you.
Okay, so I was born in the Belgian Congo. I was born in Africa, and I lived 16 years in different countries in West Africa mainly. And then I went to boarding, so I finished school in Switzerland. I went to boarding school in Switzerland, and then I stayed there for a while until I met my husband, and I moved to New York. So now I live in New York, and
that's where we met, in New York.
That's exactly right. We met in New York. We met at a sound healing event, I believe.
Yes, we did. Yes.
So I'm into healing arts and sound healing right now. Yeah.
And Karen also has come, when it was pre-pandemic time, she also came to SUNY Purchase on the campus and did a demonstration for the class there as well. So maybe one day we'll be back on campus and Karen can come back to SUNY Purchase. So get ready, get your mats out and clear your space, and let's get ready. And I'm going to guide, and Karen's going to be your model so you can follow. Alrighty? Thank you. Thanks, Karen. So we're going to start the yoga sadhana now. Karen's lying on her back on her mat. She's going to place her hands on her belly so she can start to feel her abdominal breathing. She's just allowing the ground to hold her, not using any energy right now. Eyes are closed, and just feeling how the breathing's moving in her belly, watching the in-breath and the out-breath in the belly. You may want to watch this video for the first time, and then you may want to do it along the second time so you have an idea of what's going on. I will guide the entire experience from beginning to end. And so Karen, allow your hands down by your sides and both your knees to fold into the chest. And gently on your back, you're going to roll left and right. And then at center, you're going to send your legs up high toward the sky. Legs go up high, and you're going to pretend you're cycling. And then cycle in the opposite direction. Let the knees fold back to your chest. Arms open wide from your shoulders on the floor. Fold both legs over to the right side. Rest your knees down. Rest your feet down. And turn your head to the left. If your left arm feels a little tight, you can always put the left hand at the left waist. You do what's more comfortable for you. Always remember to just be very easy with your body. Give yourself permission to make any modifications so you can stay safe and comfortable. And take the legs up and over to the opposite side. Head turns to the right. Knees go left and head goes right. And you're breathing in the heart center. Just visualize opening a breath in the heart, and then spread it wide through your chest, through your arms, exhaling out the fingers. Each time, heart breathing. And now at center, raise your legs up and place only your left foot on the floor. Both hands go underneath the right knee. and begin to circle the right ankle and foot around and around. Ankle circles with your nose breathing. Try the opposite direction for this foot. And now at center, press the foot forward and back. Shake loose the toes, the ankle, the knee, and lift up your right leg high, and the left leg comes across over. Right leg goes up, change. Right leg goes up, and left leg on top. Yes. Hands hold your legs, and let your hip bones make circles on the mat around and around. Try the opposite direction. Slow it down at center. Place only the right foot down to the floor. Keep your left leg up. Both your hands go underneath the left knee. And you're going to circle this ankle and foot around and around with your nose breathing. Opposite direction. At center, press the foot forward and back. Shake loose these toes, ankle and knee. Shake the whole leg loose. And then raise up your left leg high to the sky, and the right leg comes up to cross over the left leg. Your hands hold your legs, and slow your hip bones. Draw circles on the floor, round and round. In yoga, we do everything very consciously and very slowly. You've got the whole day to move fast. Let this be a slow, conscious, deliberate time to bring oxygen to the parts of the body that we often ignore in our busy schedules. Try the opposite direction. And then release your hands. Fold both knees to your chest, roll over to one side, and change up for a table posture, all fours, hands and knees. Table posture. So just take a look how Karen has her posture. She's got her hands planted on the floor under where the shoulders are. There's a space open between the knees, and the knees are directly under the hip bones. She's going to start by relaxing her belly down toward the floor, raising her head, and her eyes look up high toward the ceiling. Try to breathe and relax the belly a little bit more. The belly relaxed down to the floor. Raise your eyes as you breathe up to the ceiling. And then breathe and change into your cat pose, where you tuck the chin to the chest, press your arms deep to the floor, and round your spine high to the ceiling in a cat posture. Very nice. And we'll do this a few times. So the belly goes down. Take your time, raise the head, the eyes look up high, and change to the cat pose. Tuck the chin to the chest, press the arms deep to help you round your spine higher up. Pull the belly button up to your spine. Breathe and change. The belly goes all the way down. Raise the head. This is the cow pose. Eyes look up high. Changing once again to the cat pose. Tuck the chin all the way to the chest. Press your arms down. Pull your belly button up to the back. Round the spine high by pressing your arms deeper down to the floor. And come back to your flat back table. Eyes look down to floor. The spine is long through your neck into your head. Next is lateral stretches. So bend your spine to the side. Look back to your foot. Lateral stretch, and try the other side. Lateral stretches. And continue in your own time, going side to side. Lateral stretches. Come back to center next time, and get ready for a down face dog pose when you're at center next time. Curl the toes under, lift your hip bones up, and just bring one heel down at a time. One heel lifts and one heel lowers. Go back and forth. And then take your time, walking your hands slowly back to where your feet are, so you can walk yourself up into a standing posture. Roll up slowly. Shake loose as you stand. I'm going to move there, and if you could just turn so you're facing this direction. Thanks. Okay, so getting ready for sunshine breathing. The heels of the feet are together. Okay, and the arms are down by the sides, palms facing forward, getting ready for sunshine breathing. Breathing, raise the arms up above the head, taking breath in the nose, and exhale as the arms come down. Inhale as the arms go up. Exhale as the arms come down. Inhale as the arms go up. Exhale, the arms come down. Inhale, the arms move up. Exhale, the arms come down. And then shake loose the arms and the legs. Step your feet and legs a little bit wider apart. And then just gentle swings, turning left and right. Yes. Let your arms just tap on your body. Bring the motion to stillness. Getting ready for a tree posture. So Karen, you decide which direction you like to face at. Do you have a focal point for your eyes to fix at? Hands begin at Namaskar. This is a gesture of folded hands in front of the heart. The Sanskrit word is Namaskar. Eyes find a focal point straight in front. So try not to look down at the floor. Try to look across the room at your own eye level. Decide which foot you want to begin standing in, and fold the other knee and start the toes on the ground. See how far the knee can fold back. Your foot that's on the ground, be aware of the big toe. You want to consciously bring the energy back again and again to the line of your big toe that's on the floor, and follow the flow of the inside the standing leg, up your spine, through your neck, holding your head high. Tree posture. This is a great posture to do in the morning because it is associated with our balance, and our balance has a lot to do with our emotions, the inner balance and the outer balance. Very nice. And then shake loose your arms and your legs. You're going to reposition to stand on the opposite foot. Hands start again at Namaskar. Take all the time you need to readjust your eyes, and then fold that other leg out. See how far the knee can fold back? Now this side's going to be a totally different experience, so you may have to adjust and do this side a little differently. That's why we go slow, so we can see what's going on. And be aware of that big toe that's on the floor, and carry the weight from the big toe up the inside of the leg, up your spine. Eyes stay glued and fixed at one single focal point in front. And you're breathing in the nose and out the nose. Tree posture. Beautiful. When you're ready, shake loose the arms and the legs. Alrighty. So you're going to come to like on your belly for Crocodile 1. When you lie down on the floor, you're going to fold your arms and turn the head so one cheek is on your stacked hands. Big toes come together and touch, and the heels open out. Relax the entire body. Eyes are closed. Follow the breathing in the belly. This is Crocodile 1, a restorative, relaxing pose. You'll find the yoga practice, the Sanskrit word is sadhana. Sadhana means practice. We use our yoga to help us practice how to be conscious and healthy. So there's a time in the practice where you're using dynamic expression, using lots of and making lots of energy flow. Then there's restorative times like this and flapping fish, where you're allowing the energy that you've generated in the previous asanas to really be harnessed in the cells of your body. And here you're staying with your deep abdominal breathing. And the next movement is something that you can use to release and relax any tension that might have built up in your low back area, your muscles, your tissue, and your vertebrae by lifting your feet, bending your knees, and let the legs go slow together side to side. The biomechanics of this movement helps us to release and relax any accumulated tensions in the back area. And then rest the feet and legs down to the floor and raise up your head for Sphinx pose. You plant your elbows on the mat. Elbows are on the mat, a little bit more forward. Yes, perfect, perfect. This is the Sphinx posture. Notice how Karen has her elbows on the mat, under the shoulders. Her head is up, her shoulders are relaxed. If you've got tension and tightness in the shoulders, you can try to transfer the load from your shoulders first to the elbows, and then from the elbows into the ground. And just raise your right hip a tiny bit up off the floor. So you press your left hip down, breathing into your left hip area. Keep your feet on the ground, just the hips come up. Now switch, the right hip goes down, the left hip slightly lifts, breathing in for your right hip area. Let the left hip go down, the right hip lifts. Press your left hip down and breathe in and around the left hip. Let the right hip down, and once more raise up just your left hip and breathe in and around the right hip area. Now let both your hips rest even and your feet are even. You're breathing deep in your belly. And just the head, turn the head to look over one shoulder. See how far your eyes can look over the shoulder. Breathe in, slowly turn your head to the opposite side, looking over the shoulder here. Breathe and slowly change the opposite side, looking over the shoulder. Once again, turn the head to the opposite side. Maybe you can see a little further this time. This is an early morning practice for Karen, so we're doing very gentle movements to just get the energy. Head comes back to center, moving in the body safely. Press up to a table posture once again. Remember, table is hands and knees, all fours. And then just lift your hands to stand on your knees. And your hands hold the small of your back. And lean back off your knees a little bit. Let your head go back and your shoulders roll back. This is a baby camel. We use our arms all day long, and that rounds our shoulders, head, and spine forward. So this is a counter pose. And this is just a beginning camel pose. Breathing in the belly, pressing the belly forward, rolling the shoulder blades back. Let your head be the last thing to come up. So first your hands, your spine, your neck, and your head. Come back to table, all fours, hands and knees. And just rock your hip bones left and right. Bring this motion to stillness. Sit back in a child pose. Sit your buttocks on your feet. Bring your head to the floor and bring the hands around where your feet are. And just a baby rock. Rock the body gently left and right. Easy does it. This is child posture. This is great if you're having any headaches. Also stretches the whole spine and the hips. And bring the rock to stillness. So take your time coming up to change to lie on your back where your feet are facing in this direction. I'm going to put a pillow under your knees. I'm going to guide Karen now in a relaxation exercise. Surrender all of your weight onto the earth side. Do you want to cover on your feet? Sure. More than the feet, legs, or just the feet? Okay. Welcome. So you'll find that your body will cool down when you're going to Shavasana. This is a relaxation pose. Shavasana is a Sanskrit for relaxation. And this is an integral part to the yoga practice. It's very important to allow this time. This is a time, all the energy that you've generated and the reorganization of the energy in your body can happen now while you're consciously relaxing, shifting your eyes to be closed, giving your weight over to the earth side, relaxing in your scalp where you're holding hair, allowing for deep relaxation. Always busy doing. It's important to allow ourselves these times to relax, to refresh, to renew. And we find when we allow for these times, our creativity moves to higher levels, our mental capacity can move to higher levels, our healing and our well-being and health can move to higher levels if we take the time to practice Hatha Yoga. deep relaxation. Relax across the forehead. Relax in and around the eyes. Lips open and stay slightly apart. And you can start to relax your tongue from the back to the tip. There's a lot going on in the mouth and the jaw. We use a lot of energy holding our mouths closed tight. So here in our relaxation, we want to keep the lips slightly open and apart and start to relax the tongue from back to tip. And when we start to relax the tongue, we in fact relax the jaw, the throat, the vocal cords, the neck and the shoulders all start to relax, all by keeping open mouth and soft, soft tongue. Open mouth and soft tongue, relax the right shoulder back to rest. Open mouth and soft tongue, relax the left shoulder back to rest. Open mouth and soft tongue, relax the right lung to rest. Open mouth and soft tongue, let the left lung rest. We use these organs 24/7. It's very important that we send conscious, healing energy to all of our organs so they can be restored in a conscious, non-invasive way. Deep relaxation. Keep the belly soft, mouth open, eyes can rest. Further and further back. Deep relaxation. Soft belly, open mouth, eyes can rest. Further back, deep relaxation. Now begin to notice the sounds of your very own breathing at the nose. Listen for the in-breath and notice the out-breath. Move the awareness down into your feet and start to wiggle your toes. Gently beginning to move the energy around in your body once again, and then move your awareness into your hands and open and close your hands. Breathe and turn the head to one side. Breathe and turn the head to the other side. Draw the head back to center. Let both your knees fold in toward your chest area. And on your back, gently roll left and right. Roll all the way over to one side. Curl yourself up and wrap your arms around to give a great big squeeze and hug. I always say this is one of the best gifts that we can give to ourselves. And then find your way up into a comfortable sitting pose. We always close the practice like this. Hands fold namaskar at the heart. Feel how the breath moves in the nose and out. Om is a vibration that moves in all living beings. To celebrate with gratitude our lives going on and the time we've had to share yoga, we chant Om 3 times by breathing in that Om right on the exhalation. Let's start. Breathe in. We close in peace. In Sanskrit we say Shanti for peace. We say it 3 times. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Then we rub our palms together. While rubbing the palms, we say Hari Om. And then we place the palms on our eyes, and fingers and hands go over the eyes. We say Tat Sat. We do this twice more. Let's rub our hands together. Hari Om. Palms to eyes. Tat Sat. Once again, Hari Om. Palms to eyes, Tat Sat. We bring our hands once more together. We close by saying Namaste. And thank you, Karen. Thanks for sharing yoga and being a model for Purchase College students. Thanks so very much. So now we're in for a real treat. Karen Reitz is going to explain to us about her sound bath and the special bowls that she uses. So have a listen, and then I'm going to get on the mat and I'm going to have the experience along with you. So please, Karen, share with us about your practice.
So I was trained by the International Academy of Sound Healing from India to use singing bowls for therapeutic purposes. So they're healing bowls. And I just want to say that the metals that those bowls are made of are, there are 7, 9, there's a whole variety of metals, but the main metals in the bowls are tin and copper. And NASA has determined the vibration of those bowls and also the vibrations of the planets. So the copper is linked to the same vibration as the planet Venus, which is linked to love. And tin has the same vibratory frequency as the planet Jupiter, which is linked to wisdom. So every time you hear a bowl being played, just visualize that you're imbued with love and wisdom. So enjoy that. So I have different sets of bowls also. I always start my bowl playing with these 3 bowls, and they're called the brainwave bowls because they allow our busy, better brain waves to go down to a alpha and to a theta state. The delta state is a much deeper sleep, so usually we don't reach that, but usually we get to the theta state very quickly. And that's the state where we don't analyze anything, we don't think too much, but healing occurs very deeply in the body. Deep relaxation and stress release. And then I have 7 chakra bowls. And here I have an ancient healing set. The ancient healing set treats anything of an emotional nature. So anxiety, depression, PTSD, so trauma. And then I have some other instruments that you will hear. It will be a surprise.
Okay, thank you.
Enjoy.
Okay, I will. Thank you. And you at home as well too. Just gonna.
So make yourself very comfortable. And also, it's also a good idea to always cover yourself with a blanket because sometimes you get a little chilly. Also, if you have something to put over your eyes, it's a nice idea. If you have headphones, also the sound comes in, more profoundly. So a bolster under your knees is also a good idea. So let's just all take 3 deep breaths together. Let's inhale. And hold at the top of the inhale, and then exhale. And again, inhale, hold, and exhale. One more. Inhale, hold, and exhale. Welcome to Soul Healing. I invite you to bring your awareness to the top of your head. The top of your head is your crown chakra. Envision your crown chakra opening wide. Your crown chakra is pure love, pure light. And begin to notice, to feel, to sense that there's a tube of light that connects you to the higher realms, to the higher dimensions, to heaven. And allow this crown chakra to be filled with the light that comes to you from the heavens. And with a deep breath, allow this light to pour into your brain. And imagine your brain lighting up with light. And lighting up both hemispheres, the left hemisphere and the right hemisphere.
Just make sure that the camera's on.
And then with another breath, allow the light to move into the center portions of the brain. Your emotional brain, your limbic brain. allow the light to fill all the structures in that part of the brain with light and with healing. And feel as your whole brain now becomes bathed in light. Bring your awareness now to the area between your eyebrows, your vision centers, your first eye, and allow that to be bathed in light, allowing you to see beyond the vision. Knowing what's right and what's perfect for you, and knowing your next steps with ease. Then with another breath, bring this light into the throat. There's a vortex of light in your throat called the throat chakra. This is where truth and authenticity reside. Allow that to be bathed in light. And from here, take another deep breath and allow the light to move into your heart, allowing your heart to open and to expand. Fill your heart with gratitude. Gratitude for all the gifts you've received in this lifetime, for your friendships and your home, your loved ones, your communities. And with another deep, deep breath, bring this light into your belly, your solar plexus. Allowing it to move into all the organs and glands, allowing yourself to shine. And with another breath, allow it to move even lower into the sacral area, the sacral chakra. This is about your relationship with others. Allow it to heal any wounds that might be there. And then with another breath, bring this light. Allow the light to go to the base of your spine, all the way down to the root chakra, and activate trust and safety. And with another deep breath, bring this light down to the soles of your feet, allowing the light to go all the way out of the soles of your feet, down to the core of Mother Earth. And feel yourself anchored on planet Earth, truly here, a pillar of light on planet Earth, bringing heaven to earth. And feel as Mother Earth responds, sending light up from the core and anchoring that light in your heart.
Once again, thanks very much, Karen, for bringing your special bowls.
It was a real pleasure. I loved it.
Thank you so very much.
Thank
Namaste.
you.